Hi, everybody. My name's Corinne Baker, and I am the co-founder and executive director of Outsiders Farm and Sanctuary. And what you're looking at is a compilation of videos that we've taken over the last 6 years. I'm recording this today on April 28th, which is our 6th year birthday / sanctuary anniversary. OFAS is officially 6 years old. And I just kind of wanted to take a little bit of time to share these clips with you, give you a little peek at our sanctuary life, and kind of unpack everything that's happened in the last 6 years and where we are headed as an organization. So first off, I would like to say thank you to anyone that has donated or supported us over these last 6 years. It's been a whirlwind. It's been full of ups and downs. And because of you all, we have been able to continue our mission of providing a loving home to animals in need. And without you all, none of this would be possible. So thank you. So I'm just going to jump right in. And if you have any questions or concerns ever, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Email is the best way to get a hold of me. You can reach me at Corinne, CORRINE, at outsidersfarm.com. So 6 years ago today, we welcomed our very first group of pigs to Outsiders Farm and Sanctuary. Oftentimes, over the last 6 years, we've made some of the worst decisions for our organizations in relation to our finances and resources by taking in large groups of pigs. But the worst decisions for us in that department have been the best decisions ever made for the pigs who now call Outsiders Farm and Sanctuary home. It has been the opportunity for hundreds of pigs to finally have stability, food, shelters, clean living spaces, and of course, love and kindness. So 6 years ago today, we never would have imagined that the first group of pigs, which totaled 27 pigs, would open the door for a full-fledged pig rescue and farm animal sanctuary to come to life. So the first time we helped a group of pigs, we thought it was just going to be this once-off occasion of helping some little pigs find homes. And along the way, not only did we find our calling, but we have found some of the kindest, most supportive, caring people along the way to help the sanctuary possible. And in the last 6 years, because of all your support, we've taken in over 250 pigs from hoarding situations alone. And in addition to those 250 pigs from hoarding situations, we've taken in 40 pigs from rescues no longer able to take care of them. And dozens more have come from animal control facilities in Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee. So once pigs arrive to Outsiders Farm and Sanctuary, we promise to meet their needs for as long as they are here. Adoption is always the hope for our younger, more adoptable residents, but we make a lifetime commitment to all the animals that come through our gates. And that promise of lifetime care and commitment means love, kindness, nutritional food, clean water, safe, comfortable shelter, and access to high-quality medical care. Spaying and neutering of all pigs is something we take very seriously as an organization, and we do our best to not only help community members spay and neuter their pigs, but also other pets in need of spay and neuter services in our immediate community. Over the last 6 years, we have spayed and neutered over 400 pigs, we've neutered 20 goats, and we've also spayed and neutered over 100 cats and dogs in our community. Since our beginnings, we've expanded from a pet pig rescue to also taking in other animals in need from our rural community. This adjustment to our mission has helped us to be able to rescue and welcome animals of all shapes and sizes. We have large breed pigs, feral pigs, bunnies, geese, cows, chickens, ducks, goats, cats, and dogs. And no, we do not have a partridge in a pear tree. But all of these animals had no other options for placement and would likely not be alive today had we not said yes. You see, in January 2020, right after taking in a hoarding case of 88 pigs, That herd grew from 88 to 147 pigs because most of those rescued intaked females were pregnant at intake. 58 pregnant females. When COVID happened and we saw a major decrease in funding, we saw volunteer interest decline, and with veterinarians delaying spay procedures, we also lost quite a few interested adopters. Because people mostly want piglets to adopt, and as piglets grew bigger into more adult-like pigs, there was less adoption interest. And we kind of see that as a blessing in disguise, because what you may not know is that 95% of pet pigs are rehomed before their second birthday. That's less than 10% home retention for pet pigs that are being bred into existence by the thousands each and every day. There are simply just not enough homes. There's simply not enough places for pigs to go. And that is why we stand so firmly rooted in being here and being a resource to pigs in need. But COVID was a time for us to reevaluate our mission. We adjusted our mission to exclude owner surrenders unless there was a medical emergency. We knew we drastically needed to reduce our intake to become a sustainable organization. We had hopes, and still do, of expanding to a larger property in the future to give our animals more room. But right now, we're proud of how we've transformed our little property of raw wild land into this humble haven for hundreds of rescued animals. Even on small acreage, we've been able to keep our promise to every animal we've taken in, that they receive love, kindness, nutritional food, clean water, safe, comfortable shelter, and access to high-quality medical care whenever they need it. In 2023, our organization's mission evolved once again. And this time, we launched a community outreach program as a way to try and reduce our intakes while continuing to end animal suffering and improve animal welfare in our community. And this program is what we've referred to on our website as the Better Together Community Outreach Program, or locally, we are known by community members as the Better Together Community Pantry. You see, Outsiders Farm and Sanctuary is located in very rural Northeast Georgia, and while the farmland and undeveloped landscape is peaceful and serene, the area is a complete desert in terms of animal welfare. Between livestock farmers and underfunded or non-existent animal controls, the animals in our immediate area need us. We've partnered with local human resource agencies like Avita and Meals on Wheels to refer clients to us in need of pet food, pet supplies, and vet care. There's a huge need in our community for access to financial assistance just for basic vet care, vaccinations, and food assistance for current pet owners. And while our focus is pigs here at Outsiders, we extend our compassion and concern to all animals. Our mission of the Better Together Community Outreach Program is to offer a variety of programs that are accessible to those in need, with the goal of keeping animals healthy and safe in a loving forever home. We currently offer no-cost veterinary care services like dental care, heartworm testing, spay-neuter assistance, medication assistance, and preventative care. Since 2023, our pet pantry has served out thousands of pounds of food for community members' pets, as well as several flea and tick preventions. With our intake now closed in 2024 to all animals, except for some very, very specific emergencies, we have been focused on sustainability. Our sanctuary is majorly underfunded on a recurring donor platform, and we desperately need the sustainability of recurring donations to keep going. We have some of the best followers and a handful of donors keeping us afloat, but each month we are constantly having to fundraise and plead for help to fill the gap where those recurring donations fall short. Some of our goals this year have been to pay off the approximate $47,000 in rent-to-own building debt that we have incurred to house the animals. This would save us thousands of dollars in interest in the long term, but also allow us to free up thousands of dollars in donations each month to apply to the animal's favorite expense, which is food. We currently feed over 8,000 pounds of pig food per month. That's just pig food. That does not include other species-specific food, hay, bedding, and fresh fruits and vegetables. On average, our monthly food bill is just under $12,000 for all of the animals at the sanctuary. And on top of that, our average monthly medical bills for everyone is just over $5,000 per month. Pigs are some of the most amazing animals you will ever meet, and their friends here of other species at the sanctuary are pretty amazing as well. When we first started Outsiders, we openly admit we went into things naively, we did things backwards, and we were looking up to other rescues with some much lower standard sanctuary practices that we didn't know were low standard sanctuary practices at the time. So after being misled about the situation and what a reputable rescue operates like, we've had to take a step back and see that hindsight is always 20/20. Caring for hundreds of pigs at a time is far from easy. But 6 years into it, we're still here. We're still fighting to keep things going, and we're still determined to be the best sanctuary we can be. I'm not going to lie, some days it's really hard to stay positive with all of our funding struggles and the keyboard warriors. It's hard, but many days we're able to look around and see the impact of our work. The happy, healthy animals experiencing freedom. Even if we aren't on the largest property with the most beautiful aesthetic, the animals don't care about what things look like. They appreciate the kindness and stability we've been able to give. The fresh, cold water on a really hot day. The soft blankets, the clean straw, sunscreen on the sunny days, the wallows to be pigs and experience mud, the fans, the sunshades, medicine and medical care when they don't feel well or need some extra help, the volunteers that come and rub their bellies, the kids that sit with them and give them kisses, and all the delicious, nutritious food, all the pumpkin parties, the watermelon parties, the pancake parties, just everything that we were able to give them. We have seen a lot of really terrible, sad situations over the last 6 years that no one deserves to be living in. And we know that their life here with us is a million times improved. And we hope today you'll help us focus on all that has been accomplished and feel inspired to help us continue on caring for all these animals that are truly getting to live a wonderful life, being well cared for, and most importantly, being safe and loved and not disregarded or being treated as property, but as the living beings that they are. We all only get one life, and we are so grateful for all of you that are able to help us make it the best life possible for them, and giving them that opportunity to have their one life here in a sanctuary. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this. If you made it that far, we hope you'll continue to follow us on social media, and just thank you for sharing the space and the sanctuary journey with us.